Hello everyone. You can see the sun is back. I'm out here in the garden. Took a little break from work and just having a cup of tea and a snack, and actually sitting here just planting a little bit of garden. It's still a hot mess, but the furniture out and I got a lot of planting going. And I want to give an update on my low buy, no buy, because a lot of people are asking about it. And it's going really well. And then, like I said before, I don't even think about it anymore. Sorry, the neighbor is coming. I don't think about it so much anymore. I just sort of go automatically. And we're still working on eating out of the house, but also using personal care products, cleaning products. And that I was surprised how much I had, more than I actually accepted. I thought. And the same thing, like actually with a tea, we had like a tea cabinet in our kitchen, a lot of tea. We like to drink a lot of tea, but we had a lot of tea. People gifting, people left, we bought because we wanted to try it. So now we've been working on just every night when we have some tea, we're trying to use up what we have. And it's starting to get a little empty. And so the most fun thing right now it is that I can tell in the bank account is, I'm saving some good money. And what am I saving for? Well, a couple of things. I have some long-term and short-term saving goals. The short-term is that Bella's graduating, so obviously I'm going to use the money for her graduation party. However, it's going to be a low buy and definitely a zero waste party, because I'm planning to cook the food ourselves. Like me and Bella are going to do it, and it's going to be simple food, but still good food, but like cold things and stuff like that. So it's going to be easy, nothing we have to cook. We're obviously going to have to buy drinks and champagne and stuff like that. I'm going to decorate with whatever we have already, and we're going to use plates and everything from home, as well as I'm going to just use spring flowers. So it's going to be simple. Bella already got her, in Sweden you have a hat, a white and black hat, and Bella is, she already bought hers a month ago. So she already have that, so we're just waiting for clothes, obviously, and she's going to buy them. We already start looking secondhand. I'm very proud of her for that. And also it's going to save some money. So long-term goal is that obviously I'm trying to save up to move to a house. I'm going to have to switch around here. My arm is dying. I forgot my tripod. I'm saving up for a house for me and the kids. And I actually had put this apartment on the market, and I was getting ready to sell. And then a couple of things, a couple of roadblocks, just some roadblocks. And I would talk more about those before, but later. But anyway, it's just going to slow us down a little bit. We're going to get there, but we're slowing us down a little bit. But it's kind of fun to sit and dream and look at different houses. Imagine what kind of house we're going to have. And one thing that's happening this summer is that the kid's dad, James, is actually moving back to the U.S. So we're going to be here by ourselves, which is going to be fine. He's moving for work. So, okay. So, but like I said, we don't buy a whole lot of things, and there's surely been a lot of sales, and we have Easter coming up. But for Easter, I bought candy, obviously, and a couple of fun things for the kids. But it wasn't very expensive, and they already have. I used big Easter eggs that the kids have had forever. So I think their dad is doing the small little plastic eggs, his prerogative, but that's not what I'm doing. I have wood eggs and I have cardboard eggs, and you've probably seen a lot of these videos on both on my Instagram and social media and YouTube about a zero waste Easter. So, but anyway, Easter is in just a couple of days. The kids and me are staying home and just planning some fun things. Like me and Bella are actually going to attempt to make our own pasta. That's going to be fun. And we're going to be watching. Liam has never seen the movie Titanic, and he really wants to see that because he's been learning about Titanic. I get it. It's like a romantic size version of Titanic, what really happened. But he wants to see it. So we're going to have a movie night at home and just make some goodies. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of traffic out here today. Anyway, other than that, I'm actually cleaning out the house, and like I said, this is when I discovered like how much food we have, and also still how much personal care products and cleaning products we have, and still going to use them. And when I run out, I like become very like creative and like, okay, well, let's see what we can use instead of the things that we have. So I'm going to show my snack here. Actually, it's actually a yogurt buffet made with homemade yogurt, and I'm going to show how I do this, because a couple of months ago there was a sale on coconut milk. And I do make curries and stuff like that. So I bought a lot of them, and still have a lot of them, and decided to make coconut yogurt. I have done this many times before. I love making homemade yogurt. It's really good. I like tangy yogurt. The kids like tangy yogurt. So anyway, I'm going to show how to make the yogurt. So follow along. So for the coconut yogurt, we're going to use a can of coconut, unsweetened and full fat, which is really important. To make that really, really creamy one. And we're going to use apple cider vinegar. This is homemade scrap apple cider vinegar to add that little tangy taste. And then we're going to have actually some coconut yogurt starter. That's what we're going to use for probiotics to get it started. If you don't have access to that, you can just go buy at the store some coconut yogurt and use that, or you can use probiotics vegan capsules and just open them up and then like the powder inside. But when you get going on the yogurt, you always save about 2 tablespoons of yogurt. This way you have for starting the next batch. Okay, gonna start by adding the coconut. Okay, so I added the coconut milk, and I'm gonna add the yogurt starter. So just about 2 tablespoons, so a little bit more. And obviously, when it comes to this, you can't really add too much. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the apple cider vinegar just to get that really nice, tangy, sour taste that I like. You can also omit this if you don't like that, if you like a little bit more milder yogurt. And then a little maple syrup, because everything tastes a little bit better. Like that. All right, we're gonna mix it.